Talking about painting. The way paintings look is entirely conditioned by culture, time, and place. The way they are made, the materials and techniques, and the basic language and ingredients of line, space, and color that are employed to put together an image, however abstract, are determined by sensory perceptions that arise and are shaped from the overall context within which the paintings are produced. Painting in China and Japan evolved in a very different way from painting in the West. It is rooted in calligraphy and in very different concepts of space. The brush and ink landscape paintings on silk or paper are arguably some of the most beautiful and mysterious ever produced. They touch a universal and timeless chord and continue to inspire and resonate with us today. Though the underlying concepts are different, there are, in Western painting, sometimes overlaps in sensibilities, such as in the paintings of the German painter Caspar David Friedrich, or in the paintings of the modern Italian painter Morandi, where space and object interweave. Or in those of Jackson Pollock, whose methods have something in common with early splashed ink paintings from China. There are also direct influences, as with Van Gogh, who studied and copied Japanese woodblock prints by ukiyo-e artists, like this one by Hiroshige. Here, the influence was catalytic, and through such studies, Van Gogh developed a unique language of line, colour, and form. Certain developments in modern and contemporary painting in the West are the result of artists looking outside Western approaches to painting for new possibilities, such as in the paintings of the American painter Bryce Marden. My name is Oliver Gosling. I am a painter, and for 7.5 years I had a studio in Chongqing, an immense little-known metropolis in the heart of southwest China. I have held many exhibitions throughout China, and my paintings have been profoundly influenced, among other things, by early Chinese landscape painting. I am also a lecturer in fine art painting at the University of Brighton, and I give lectures on the materials, techniques, and visual language of Western painting at the University of Oxford undergraduate certificate course in the history of art. These lecture programs will help you see paintings from the painter's perspective. What is it that painters draw on to achieve such a wide variety of expressions and feelings? Painting corresponds in some way to the way we see. We don't see through objects or round corners. We scan what's in front of us as if it were a flat surface. The way we respond to and feel about a painting is profoundly conditioned not only by the materials and the way they are handled, but also by the way the flat surface is animated by sensations of space, texture, composition, rhythm, and tension, surface, colour, tone, line, and mark. These are the basic ingredients common to all painting, but how they are employed is culturally determined, drawing our attention often subliminally to this or that way of seeing, persuading us through the artifice of pictorial values of realities reached through sensory perception. Broadly speaking, Chinese and Japanese painting, in particular landscape painting, considered to be the highest form of painting in these cultures, developed the way it did because ideas about harmony and balance were at the root of the Chinese and Japanese perception of life. Their paintings are based on opposing elements, yin and yang. The Chinese word for landscape painting is sanshui, or mountain water painting. Traditionally, they had to include and balance these two elements. The medium of ink was seen as synonymous with the fluidity of the spirit. Space in particular has a function unique to Oriental perceptions. On the other hand, ideas about order, measurement, and optical inquiry, with mankind at the centre of the universe, determined the way Western painting developed. With the viscous or varied opacities of the mediums of egg tempera, oils, and acrylics, paintings in the West are also constructions. The flat surface is layered and structured physically for our gaze to penetrate. Here, it is through our tangible experience of the world that the world of imagination is touched. In Western painting, there is often a moving tension between spirit and matter. The lectures offered focus on the visual language, materials, and techniques of painting. There are lectures on Chinese painting, on Japanese painting, on European and American painting, on the differences, influences, and common ground between West and East. There can be one-off lectures or short series of lectures. We ask how paintings come to look the way they do, and how the shifting world of sensory perception is addressed.